Episode 2. The Road. Beyond the old stone gate, there was no triumph, no applause. There was a road, almost straight, gently curved, just enough not to look like a perfect line, but something alive. In the distance was the sunrise, muted gold, with fine lines lifting toward red, like a promise that doesn't shout. You stood still for a moment, as if you were afraid it would fall apart if you stepped forward. I held your hand, not to pull you, so you wouldn't lose yourself in that moment. Grandpa stayed behind, near the gate, not because he wasn't coming, because he'd learned not to stomp into sacred things. You whispered, "If I walk, will I come back?" I answered softly, "You'll come back, but not into the past. Only enough to look at it, so you won't forget it. It's part of you." You took a deep breath, and you took the first step. The road didn't do anything spectacular. It simply received you. And as you walked, you began to feel something new, that you don't have to justify yourself to have the right to exist among your own emotions. You walked slowly, but you didn't stop. You said, "It's strange. I don't feel like I won something." I smiled. You didn't win, you chose. You tightened your grip on my hand a little. "And if the storm comes again," I answered immediately in our way. Pause. The corner for returning. We hold each other. We come back. You nodded, and the road began to feel possible. As we walked, I saw something glittering along its edge. Small stones, not perfectly beautiful, but with sparks inside them, like pieces that never asked permission to shine. You stopped. You looked. And without you saying a word, I knew. They were part of you. You knelt slowly and picked one up. You held it in your palm, like something that no longer has to be hidden. I said softly, as continuity, "What you place in my palm, I won't leave outside." You smiled, not like a child, like someone who is beginning to recognize herself. Behind us, Grandpa took a small step onto the road, just one. And he said softly, almost shy, "The old stone gate didn't promise comfort. It promised truth." You turned toward him, and in your gaze, there was acceptance, not surprise. "Yes," you said, "and the truth doesn't scare me anymore." Grandpa nodded, serious. "Approved," he murmured, then very quietly he added, "And the road looks stable." You gave a short laugh. "Yes, Grandpa, it's stable," and we kept walking, not to arrive quickly, but to stay in step. The road toward the sunrise didn't promise there would be no more nights. It promised only something more real, that you can walk without abandoning yourself. And for a second, you wanted to look back, not to return, just to make sure the gate hadn't vanished, that you hadn't dreamed it. You saw it still there, quiet, old, indifferent to your fear. And then you understood it doesn't push you. It only shows you that you chose. And the road doesn't demand you be perfect. It asks you to be present.